Hi, Jessica here. Welcome back to MyTransgenderNation. Today, I thought that I would talk a little bit about fashion, and I am no fashion guru, let me tell you. And I don't really even dress up for these videos, over the top. I find so many people on YouTube are dressing for the screen to try and get attention, and I'm not here to get attention. I'm here to educate, basically. So I kind of dress down, actually, when I do these videos, opposed to my day-to-day dressing for the most part. But what I really wanted to talk about was that I see so many older male to female transgenders posting pictures of how they're dressing, and the only thing I can think of is, oh my gosh, they shouldn't be doing that. And that's basically, I'm giving you my thoughts on this. And like I said, I'm no fashion expert. I do pretty good. I get lots of compliments for how I put myself together and things like that. But I am no fashion expert. But what I see women doing is dressing, male to female transgenders later in life. I see them dressing like they're 14 years old. Now, I totally get that they've transitioned later in life, that they missed out on being a teenage girl. And in some ways, they want to experience that piece that they missed. But going out in public dressed like a 14-year-old when you're 50 years old is just not a great idea. So I guess we could call this the do-nots if you're older and male to female. How's that? The do-nots. Don't do this. Don't wear super, super short skirts. You look silly. 50-year-olds don't wear a super, super short skirt. So don't do that. Try to limit what you're wearing for heels, especially if you're tall. I was 6 foot. I've shrunk a little bit since I've been on hormones for a number of years now, which is great because I was 6 foot tall. I think I'm right about 5'11" now. So I will wear heels, but I usually try to keep them 1 inch or less for the most part. Once in a blue moon, I'll wear something a little taller, but keep your heels short if you're older. What else is really important to think about with this? Makeup. Less is more. You don't need a lot of makeup. I wear Zippo makeup most of the time when I'm doing these videos. Again, when I go out, I do put on makeup, but I'm a minimalist when it comes to makeup. I tend to, especially in the summertime. In the summertime, I'll put on lipstick, I'll put on mascara, I'll do my eyes, and that's usually about it in the summertime. And in the wintertime, I'll look at how my skin looks. Maybe I'll put on a little blush or something. But most of the time, I don't go beyond that. I keep it fairly minimal. But, that's a personal thing. But no matter how much makeup, if you want more, you want foundation, stuff like that, just keep it to a minimum. Don't go over the top. You don't want to look like a clown. And so many of the older women that I see when they post their pictures online, they've gone way, way over the top. Take a look at yourself. Look at what you look like when you get done. And that's what mirrors are for. Just take it down a notch, You want to blend in. You don't want to stand out. That's probably the best way to approach it, And then colors and prints and stuff. I wear a lot of solid colored outfits. I will, like this shirt's a stripe. I'll wear maybe a stripe thing on top and then a solid on the bottom, something like that. But I try to keep it not too loud semi-toned down. I'm a big girl. On top, just because of my size of my shoulders, I'm a size 18 on top. And then we get to my waist, I'm somewhere between a 10 and an 8. So try to find a dress for that. That's next to impossible. But what I typically will do is I'll wear like a solid, and then I'll have a nice signature piece, a larger piece of jewelry that I wear. And that seems to go well for the size of my person. So something to keep in mind when you're trying to do that. I like to wear rings. I'll wear a lot of rings. But I've got long fingers, so rings look pretty good on my hand. My hand is big, but my fingers are long and thin, so which is kind of nice. Earrings. I like earrings. I probably don't wear them enough. I have 3 holes in each ear. I've got 2 studs up high, and then just the standard one down below. And I usually just keep studs in the upper ones, usually just small silver balls. It's very difficult to change those out, I find, especially with nails. Trying to change out those studs with nails is like next to impossible. I usually get my sister to help me. Thank God for my sister. Or my best friend, Molly. One of the two of them will help me out and help me switch those out. But so I usually keep studs in those. And then the primary earring, the lower ones, I like longer earrings myself. So I try to find dangly long earrings that are not too over the top and try to match them to whatever I'm wearing. But I do love to wear the earrings. Earrings are great. But just don't go crazy with them either, You gotta remember, when you're older and you're a male to female transgender, as much as you want to be proud of what you're doing and enjoy what you're doing, you also don't want to stand out like a sore thumb, because that's just going to bring the wrong kind of attention. And you don't want that. So you want it to be maybe a statement, but not a loud statement. How's that? I am very comfortable in my skin as a transgender woman, so confidence goes a long way in how I feel when I'm dressed up and I'm out. I don't worry about what other people think anymore. I've gotten past that a long time ago. So I don't have to dress to prove anything. I dress to make myself feel good. And I think that's probably the most important thing you could do. Dress for yourself, not for everyone else. And do it in a way that you're going to feel good, but you're also not going to come across again like a clown. I think that's the best advice that I could give anybody. And enjoy it. Getting dressed up as a woman when you didn't get to do it most of your life is just such an amazing feeling. When I'm going to go out, like on a Friday night, I'm going to go dancing or something, I take a lot of time and effort to make sure I put myself together and I am really happy with me before I leave the house. And I walk out of the house with such a pleasant feeling going on in my head. I'm just happy to be me at that point. And that makes going out so much more fun. I'm not worried about the rest of the world. I am happy with what I am doing. I am comfortable the way I'm dressed. And I make sure the way I'm dressed is going to allow me to go enjoy whatever event that I am going to. So that's another good thing to keep in mind, is dressing for the event so you can enjoy your event. All right. Like I said, I'm no fashion expert, but I thought it was important just to bring up a couple of pointers there for everyone. Again, you're not 14 years old. Nobody wants to see a 50-year-old or whatever dressed like a 14-year-old. And It doesn't do you any good to do that either. So keep that in mind when you're making your choices. Yeah, maybe you want to do that in your privacy of your own house. That's fabulous. Go for it. Enjoy it. Enjoy every minute of it. But when you decide to go out amongst the rest of the world, keep in mind that you are amongst the rest of the world. Again, you want to dress for yourself, but just keep in mind that you want to come across as someone who is a member of society. Now, I'm not telling you not to be individual by any stretch of the imagination, but just make good choices. How's that? Make good choices. It's to your own best interest to make good choices. Okay, I hope this was a little bit helpful. I have a lot of great interviews that I've been doing lately. There's new ones coming up every week. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe our channel. You can find us on Facebook at MyTransgenderNation. You can find us our website at MyTransgenderNation.com. If you have ideas for other videos or topics that you would like to see us cover, please send us a message. Let us know. We'd be happy to try and accommodate any requests that we get. I hope you're all having a great day, and we'll talk again real soon. Bye.